afternoon, Kevin Martin here, your UT admissions guy, joining you today from Luxembourg City, Luxembourg. This is the final video of a 4-part series offering tips and strategies about UT Austin's new short answer questions. If you enjoy my YouTube content, please look at the course in the information section of this video to access premium content on my teachable course, Getting into Texas Universities, where I review real admissions files and I show you how application essays and resumes are made. So UT and their new short answer question asks for you to discuss a few examples of ways that you are a leader and how you might be a leader on UT's campus. So my first piece of advice is take a broad definition of leadership. Leadership can really mean anything that you want it to. You can be a quiet leader, an active leader, a vocal leader. You should cite maybe some characteristics or personal traits that describe how you are. Secondly, are you introverted? If so, that's okay. There's ways to be leaders that don't involve being the student council president or giving the valedictorian speech. But you can talk about how you're a thoughtful listener, how you're the sort of person that resolves conflicts in your groups of friends. Maybe you take on additional responsibilities at your home, or ways that these leadership experiences may not show up on a typical college resume or in one of your other essays like SAA. So you don't necessarily have to be an extroverted, cheerleader, alpha personality in your school. Third, regardless of what type of leader you are, you should always cite specific examples. So if you say that you possess certain characteristics or traits like compassion or thoughtfulness, you should cite 1 or 2 specific service, community activities, extracurricular experiences that give evidence to the characteristics that you cite. So you should always avoid empty statements or cliches or citing things without any sort of evidence. So again, you want to present a solid argument to your reviewer that you are a leader and will continue to be a leader in the future. Fourth, on that same token, you should cite, if you have 3 or 4 different things you want to talk about, maybe spend a few sentences on each one. Like I'm the drum major at school, I'm also a cheerleader, and I started the a cappella group in my school. You can use this as an opportunity to tell an anecdote or talk about one specific example of a funny experience or a leadership characteristic that is showcased on maybe your best achievement or your thing you're most proud of. Fifth, if you have taken a more typical leadership position, you could relate this to your first choice major. So even if you have 4 or 5 different leadership activities and maybe one that doesn't relate to your first choice major is kind of your best one or your biggest accomplishment, you could use this as an opportunity to talk about your first choice major and how your leadership experiences inform what you want to study in the future. Sixth, leading can also mean following. So discuss a time where you're integral to a group project or a type of service activity. So it's okay to say that, I may not have a typical leadership example, but, I'm really a great group member, or I'm really important for my family unit, for example, especially if you're a younger sibling or you have to take care of a grandfather or grandmother. Seventh, you can use this as an opportunity to expand upon your SAA. You can discuss your home life, roles and responsibilities, and what role you play with your extended relatives or your family. And my final piece of advice, number 8, and this is true of the academics and the career short answer, is you should discuss why UT is the best fit for you. So you should identify specific opportunities, student organizations, service groups, or fraternities or sororities, and places where you feel like you can contribute. So I've seen a lot of great examples so far of these UT short answer questions, and although they seem a little intimidating at first, this is a great opportunity to discuss why you want to apply to UT Austin, why it's a great fit for you, and what experiences you can bring to the table in terms of bringing a diverse perspective to UT's campus or classrooms. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you haven't already, pick up the comprehensive guide to UT Austin admissions, your ticket to the 40 acres. You can also receive a free consultation, and that information is in the information section at the bottom of this video. Thanks, and I hope you have a great day. Identify some reasons why you want to attend UT Austin. Go ahead and stop it. I'll do that. My 6th and 5th. Damn it. Oh, I'm so close. Just like.